what was the hardest part about starting a clothing line? Well, a lot of local clothing companies come to us for advice and stuff like that. We're more than happy to give it to anybody that ever wants any information. We promoted a lot of local brands. It's very important to us because it was really tough to start out. We want to try to make it easier for other people.
Yeah, for me personally, the hardest part was, it was like reaching out to someone to, find out if they would be interested in carrying our apparel. Because we were nobody when we first started. Like, people knew us through Instagram, but actually making a connection with like another company and trying to get our product in their stores, that conversation for me was like the hardest kind of thing to get past, So, super tough. It's hard to get in stores, and that's where we want our stuff to be. We want people to see it, buy it. Go to your local store, go to an aquarium, go to the airport, and when people start seeing our clothes there, more people start following what we do. So that for me was the hardest.
It was tough too, because during that time, when nobody knew us, there's a lot of other local brands, and a lot of them are really cool. But some of them have a lock, and they do their business, and that's how they do it, and that's all well and great. But trying to get in there, while other people are selling, it's hard.
When it's similar too, right? There's like similar,
We have
similar Long Island products out there, not as good as ours, but it's still super tough when you're trying to compete with another, clothing brand or whatever it is, and you guys kind of have the same interest in just like making Long Island themed gear. So
what we had to do is that's kind of why the Instagram started the way it did, because we had no other options.
Right.
We had to use $0 to market ourselves. So best way to do it is right here, and that's kind of why we did it that way.
I know that for me, probably one of the hardest things was somewhat up the alley of what you're saying in reaching out to people that may not know who we are or what our product is, but just like overcoming the fear of somebody saying no to you.
That's what my fear was, that's, I remember calling Terry like, I'm going to call her.
You're the only one that's confident.
Yeah, Al's the only one that's like, I'm going in there, I'm kicking the door down, we're good. He tells us we're good before he even meets him. He's like, we got it's a bestseller.
I mean, it's like your baby, so...
you got those nerves.
So it's crazy because I fight for a living, but it almost gives me just as much of that butterfly factor to go into a random store or a large business opportunity where we're looking to have someone carry our goods and to wonder if they're gonna think enough of it to carry it, and those we're all human, so that crosses our mind, but you've got to just
it's like the
get used to the fact that
shut down, right?
It's different strokes for different folks. Like, not everybody's gonna believe in your ideology or what you're working towards, so you have to learn to be comfortable with no, and I think that this has helped me, this and fighting has helped me in life to deal with, like, some people who just aren't going to be into you, and some people are going to love it. There's every little station on the spectrum that you're going to experience. And
did you just say no? You just said no, because I don't even know what that word is. I really know.
You don't.
Give it to Al. He'll sell it.
You say no, this guy.
So if you saw a big increase in Al's
like,
strong
so
gear
what I'm hearing
2.5 years ago, it was probably because Al doesn't know how to take no.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Right. Yeah. Truthfully, I was where all these guys were years ago. It's just because of my age. I lived it. I did it. I was a business owner, but I was there, and I was there like most of you guys probably were too. You get nervous, but that's all news for me. The hardest thing for me is really just trying to figure out what the public is going to want next. That's the hardest thing for me. Like, what direction are we doing a tank? What colors are we going to do? I feel so confident of what these guys started and what I'm helping them do at this point, and the design and how we're helping the community, that I walk in and I'm just like, no one's going to say no to this. And no one really does, because we really help. We really do a lot of good. But it's just really trying to figure out what's next. Is it sweatpants? Is it a different kind of hoodie? What color? Who's going to like this? Who's going to wear this? Who's going to buy this? What season are they going to wear it?
How many?
Yeah,
How many? That's a good one, bro. Yeah. Actually, how many was murder in the beginning, because we had We started out with the one design, and then we did the all day long underneath it. Remember, it just said all day long?
Yeah.
And we bought way too many of those,
Right.
thinking that they
We
were
had
going
like
to sell.
50 of
We
them.
still have some on sale right now, but you guys want any?
Yeah, they're vintage. They're
They're
4.5-year-old vintage Island Strong gear.
I will sign them.
Yeah,
That's a tough
It's
one.
the quantity.
That's right.
It's the quantity. You know, because
That's still
with
tough
that,
to
it's
this
also
day.
like, you know, we sell it to, we have it to stores, then we need to have some in-house that we can sell, and then we do festivals, so it's keeping up with how much we need inventory-wise. And-
Clothes are tough because it's
Yes.
not like one. As you guys know, we do the Long Island Mermaid necklace now.
Jewelry game. What's up?
Jewelry game with a
Jewelry.
famous jeweler.
Jewelry.
Al's
Steve-
Jewelry.
Exactly.
Oh.
From Steve Sidoni, our partners in that aspect of it. But you know, that's one thing you just sell and everyone gets the same. But the clothes, it's from extra small to XXX, different colors. It's a lot. You know,
Kids.
it really is.
Kids-
you
the
know?
kids got
and then
us.
you're stuck with stuff on the shelves and.
Yeah, it's make a red one, make a blue one, make a green one. Then we're stuck with red
Yeah.
and greens because one person wanted those colors. It's
Now
like
we just got-
You
trying
guys
to
get that when you
juggle.
go to a festival, right?
Yeah.
You have this in like a kid's.
Well, you should
extra
definitely make it
small
because it'll do
and-
great.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
buying
It's
it.
yellow and
Where was
neon.
that lady? That, yeah.
Yeah, like we have like a little guy behind the curtain, just like printing stuff as well at the festivals. Yeah, we got it.
We've done that.
Yeah.
And shout out to all the people that have supported us from the beginning. Karen from South Shore Paddleboards was
Number one.
Number one.
Yep, first one.
Ever since then, Jenny and Kat and Rosenboom and
Cindy at
Well,
the aquarium,
Cindy
the
Aquarium
airport.
and Nook and Cranny
Yeah.
and
Nature shapes.
Nature Shapes. Recently, Main Beach, and just everybody that sees
We
what
met.
we see.
I gotta say, man, we met so many good friends. I see most of them because I like to be the guy in the street to go do the orders and deliveries, and we met some great friends. A lot of people that don't even carry our stuff anymore still consider you guys friends. Sometimes they just go in a different direction or they change it up a little bit, but that's cool with us. No.
Should we
It's not-
mention,
I can't stand you anymore.
Nook and Cranny and Islip, right?
Yeah, we have
Uh,
so many people.
It goes
Nalu,
on and on.
Bayshore.
Nalu,
All the Ooh La Las, how many are there? There's like 5
Yeah.
or 6 now,
the
right?
airport, the aquarium.
Yep.
I was
Even
ever-
the car washes, right? We got the car wash. We
Car
have like
washes.
a small little area, the 2 car washes,
Yeah.
Blue Point and West Hampton.
Any way you can get your clothes out there. So if there's anybody looking for advice, get your clothes out there in any way
Any form, man.
possible.
Just
You're not bigger
hire
or
out.
better
We'll
than
kick down the
anything.
door and we'll take no. We
Yes.
won't take no for an answer. You know.
You're not bigger or better than anything. Go and do it. Get your stuff out there. Get it seen. It's the only way to do it.